Hello, my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. This is your reading for January 2024. I am the Healing Grasshopper. I've already cleansed the space and pulled a few cards to draw your energy into my space. And boy, did you bring the Virgo energy today. I'm filled with Virgo energy. You are not having this. So, what I see here is that you've come to a conclusion, a solution, in your own mind anyway, um, on a problem at work, a problem, that's been a thorn in your side for a while. It's stressing you out and on your mind quite a bit. So, and this is it for you. You're, I don't know if you've actually pulled the trigger or not, but you are either doing or about to give an ultimatum. I don't think you've left yet, but this is kind of like, if you don't fix this, we're going to have problems. Um, yeah, when Virgos don't when Virgos see a problem, yeah, that's not good. It's not good. Yeah, before I pulled the cards, I felt like there was something was bothering you. That this wasn't going to be like a love story or anything like that. I knew there was like this felt like a practical matter, and it did turn out to be in the cards. Um, so let's see what we've got. The, the Queen of Wands. Yes, the Queen of Wands is, like the height of competence. She's Virgo. Even though you're an earth sign and this is a fire sign, it still depicts the same energy, or at least this energy, um, where this earth sign is vexed. So there is fire here. Excuse me, just wetting my whistle here. My mouth is dry. um, where even though she looks passive here, she is ready to get up at a moment's notice and act well. Do not be in this woman's way when she gets up. Yeah, you're at the end of your tether. That's what the whip is telling us. You know, the key is solution to cross a problem, anchor at work, moon, stress, emotion, anxiety, the whip. Yeah, but usually not pleasant. There's some kind of um, correcting action, like a fight, a serious talk at the very least. So, yeah, the Emperor upside down. Yeah. So you see how serious this Emperor is? This Emperor is not playing with you. And this Emperor is about to get up too. Um, But reverse, this emperor's not getting up to shake your hand. The world. Okay, well, yeah, sure. So the Four of Wands, this is, and the world too. This is universe telling you that your thoughts and excuse me. Mm, the air in the winter always bothers me. I gotta put some water out. Um, yeah. Yes. Yeah. The universe is telling you that you're on the right track. Yes. Okay. Don't groan at the tower. Don't groan. So here here's the thing. You're justified in your actions, and spirit is definitely saying that you should not let this lie. You should definitely, what you're thinking of doing is justified and will serve you well. You have everything, I'm sure you know what this means. The magician means that you have everything in your power to get whatever it is that you want done. And it also reinforces your your confidence and your perspective and your um, connection to spirit too. So your thoughts are correct and rational, and you're ready to do something about it. And I feel like I'm looping. I'm saying the same thing. It's just going to serve you well, and you're going to feel better about it too. So the energy here at the end in this progressing corner here is about what your next course of action is, and I don't want to say consequences because it sounds too like ominous, but the probable outcome of this. Um, you may just need to go. Um, you really may be in a toxic situation. And the thing is, Virgo, that in some workplaces, and not just workplaces, uh, group, in some groups, there can develop a dynamic, and I know this very well because I was in a toxic environment at work for over 17 years, where even the simplest, most rational solution to a problem that I came up with, people didn't resonate with. And I was like, are these people crazy? And they would choose like the hardest, most expensive outcome instead of my super simple, completely free, doesn't cost anyone anything, and will solve the problem almost immediately to the longest, hardest, most expensive solution that'll take weeks and weeks to do. Was what they ended up doing. You understand? So just because you're competent and rational and everything and you know it doesn't mean that that's going to be received well. And I know that this probably sounds familiar to you. You're probably sitting there. I feel some of you like, mm-hmm, because these people are crazy. Yeah. Um, you can certainly try talking to them because you always want to leave a situation like this knowing that you did everything you could. And you can walk away with dignity knowing that not only did you do everything you could to fix the problem, you also um, said your piece. Whether they received it or not, you said what you had to say. And that's always feels good to do. And it's a good way to leave an old chapter and start a new one. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. We have the Queen of Swords has come up a lot. Yeah. Okay. So just be careful because Queen of Swords and the Whip in the same reading can be very, very exorbitantly heavy energy. Be careful that you don't let your temper get away from you because you really don't want to burn any bridges. And right before I said bridges, I feel some of you already anticipating what I'm going to say, and you're like, yes, I do, yes, I do, yes. I don't give a F about those people. Yeah, I understand. But just, yeah, don't. And Spirit is telling you, walk away with dignity. Don't don't give them the power to talk about you and, you know, say negative things about you. You want to take the high road here, especially because you don't know what's going to come down the pike. You may come across some of these people again in your career. And I know that you're shaking your head, but it could happen. So, and that's advice for everybody. Like, don't burn bridges like that. Just, you know, absolutely say what you have to say, but in a dignified, professional way. Okay? Let's just see what we get from this writer. Wait. Okay. So we've got the Hierophant. Yeah. Sure. Yes. So exactly what I just said. Strength. So strength talks about being using your intellect and your um, diplomacy skills and just your quick wit to win a fight instead of resorting to fisticuffs type energy. You know, work smarter, not harder. Like just being smarter than your opponent and being able to manipulate your opponent without using brute strength. So because getting a lion to open their mouth and be docile is a skill. This is not using brute strength. So be professional. Do this the right way, or you're going to regret it. This will be you. And this is all in the same line here. This will be you if you let this Queen of Swords, if you unleash her and let her go wild. You don't want to do that. And look, just under the Queen of Swords is the Ten of Swords. Let it just be done. Say what you need to say and just, don't draw it out and make it ugly. Keep it classy. So let's see. Let's get some, well, let's get one more. Right here. The star. Yeah. You have excellent potential. This could be a blessing in disguise. There can be something really, really good waiting for you when you walk away from this. And that's also a message that's been prominent through the sign collective, all the signs, where it's like, don't wallow in the negativity that ain't nobody got time for that. You should just leave it alone and follow your path to this great ending, this great outcome. So let's see what Mindful Messages tells us. And also we have Trust Your Vibes, Sonia Chokets. Take 3 of hers. So, unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decision and way of life. We are on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. hmm My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. Oh boy, this is a really tough message for poor Virgo in this situation. I know you're not trying to love anybody right now. I feel you. I had a surge of annoyance just now. You're like, love? No. Um, yeah, love in the way that you respect, um, no matter how freaking ridiculous the person is in front of you and whatever nonsense is spewing out of their mouths, you just have to remind yourself that everyone is on their own journey and ascending on their own level, and you just have to forgive them and just agree to disagree and just remove yourself from their presence. You don't have to stay. So the next one is playful. Go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into fun, adventure. Is there a comma there? Into fun, an adventure, I guess. Why spend time upset when there's so much fun to be had? Yeah. So even Spirit is saying keep it pushing. I mean, return to the body. When I am caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? Is my body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. So yeah, the message is clear here. Try not to take this too seriously and try not to let it escalate. And maybe you can use a little bit of humor, if not with them in your own minds. You can laugh at them in your minds and then end it as quickly as you can and go off and be kind to yourself. yourself to that movie you've been anticipating, or, go out to dinner, go swimming. I don't know. Whatever it is that's makes you happy. I'm trying to remember which sign was it that I was telling them to go do something fun. Um, Sleep on it. If you haven't done this yet, before you storm in there, sleep on it first and make sure that, you don't walk in that office like a hurricane. Just deep breaths. Absolutely claim your boundaries. That's what this is about, right? You're putting your foot down and saying, this is not working for me. There's nothing wrong with that. And clear your path. Yeah. It's time to clean out your atmosphere, your work environment, or whatever environment this is of toxicity so that you can move forward in peace and harmony, you know, and hope and anticipation and fun and adventure and all that good stuff. Toxicity and arguments and, you know, lies and deception and gossip and all that stuff. You can put all that behind you. Dysfunctionality. Yeah. You don't need any of that. So, let's see. Higher self deck. Higher self deck, and I think that should be your messages. Let's see what higher self has to say. Confusion. Expect the unexpected. Okay, so for some of you, love. What were we talking about before where's the yeah, the unique lives. This goes with the unique lives. To and by the way, this shows two people in love. It doesn't necessarily need to be love like that. Love as in, agape type love, love for your fellow man, you know, tamp the bitterness down. And for some of you, um, you may not have a full tower, as in needing to leave. Maybe you may be able to make a change, as in create towers for others, as in possibly exposing others who need to be fired. And that's not always a nice thing to come for people's jobs, but sometimes that needs to happen. That's for a very, very small number of you. I think for the majority of you, it's going to be you deciding to leave. But for some of you, that change might actually happen at the workplace, and you may be able to dispel all of this toxicity and dysfunctionality. And things may be um, just be prepared too for stirring the pot and for there to be a lot of just negativity and arguing and dissension. So I think that's trying to see if there's anything else that's drawing me. I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. Virgo, I'm sorry that this is happening, but I think you've got it. Just I'm gonna remind you one last time to keep you cool, because I know you can get easily frustrated, and not everyone is gonna see it your way. So just be prepared for that. I love you, Virgo. Be blessed. Thank you for staying this long, by the way. Please gift me with a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and it would help me a lot. Also, um, shoot me a comment if you feel the notion too. I'd love to hear your story, and I'm sure the collective would love to hear each other's stories. So please do that. Let me know too. I'd like to see how many of you actually stepped away and how many of you stayed too. I'd like to know. I think the majority of you are going to go though. We'll see. I could be wrong. Um, be blessed. See you soon. Love and light.